They'll run here, following the penalty. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. The M.O.E.T bringing that play to a halt. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 27. Working quickly here. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Milroe from the gun. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Now is Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And it's going to be second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, great. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals.
Trying for it with Milroe. That one is caught. Horton has it. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 15.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And again, it's Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watch Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work. Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
13. No, we changed it.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Running in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens trim the lead to 1.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Roop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
From the gun, Milroe. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Bronco lady. Get it. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Milrow to throw on 4th. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
You just get the play off. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Seattle after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. We're going for this. Short pass brought in. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Go!
You're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Saw Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Zone read here and give to Mitchell. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10, here's Jackson. This is a heater going deep. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Headed out right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Come on.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Langwood Smith. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 25 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the jump.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw here from Milroe. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. On the draw, it's Walker. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Mitchell up the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Baltimore.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On first and 10, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Lamar throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now run. This is Mitchell. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's just going to get rid of this one. So that is how our half will end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Rowe from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. This is Mitchell. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Mitchell on the carry. Nice cut back to the right side. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on, set.
Milrow with it on first. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Walker now from the gun. And have him gain about a handful there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Cougar night.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. Brought in close to the 8. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. No one's around him. He's got space. Has room down the left sideline. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the... He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw, here's Milroe. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Shoves one away. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
On the handoff, here's Mitchell.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass. Plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Hauled in by Bateman over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks 47.
The give now to Mitchell. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Has his man, he's cut by Andrews. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. We've set it down from 37. They go play fake with Jackson. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. This play goes for 36. And now they have a 1st and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Ready? Warriors, 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Back to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle. Maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Ravens want to end it in regulation if they can. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Looking to throw. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Setting up to pass. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown,
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 28.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Walker on 1st down, and he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes out to the left. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Go!
And he's got a man, complete. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Don't worry.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So first down from the 41.
Let's go. Cowboys 18.
They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this